Hello, Soul Family. I love you all. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. I'm Jeremiah, and you're tuning into Secrets of the Sacred Serpent, where we discuss all things spirituality and the occult. Today, I'm going to give you a ritual that is very powerful, and it taps you into your shadow. It's very similar to the ritual, the Black Mirror ritual, or the Mirror ritual, where you put yourself in a dark room, lighted candle, scrying into the mirror, tapping into your shadow. This one's very similar, but we're actually going to eliminate all light. So when you have some free time, make sure that you got at least 30 minutes to an hour, because you really want to give it time for the emotions and the thoughts to bubble up. So what you want to do is take a time, make sure nobody's going to disturb you. Make sure this is at nighttime so that you can get complete pitch darkness if you can. So go into your room or wherever you're going to be doing this ritual at, turn out all the lights, turn off any type of sound, any TV, any radio. You don't even want binaural beats to be playing. You literally want complete darkness and complete silence. You're going to notice pretty quickly when you get into this darkness and into this silence, you're going to start to have emotions bubble up, and things are going to, going to start to almost kind of get nervous, as you would say. And as these things bubble up, your subconscious mind is going to be able to start projecting things into the room with you. You're going to start noticing shadows moving. You're going to start noticing visualizing and seeing things from your mind's eye superimposed over top of the darkness within the room. And at this period of time, you have to pay attention and notice exactly what emotions are coming up. And you also need to notice what thoughts begin to go around within your mind. Take everything that you get from this ritual. Whenever you get done, it's actually really good for a magus to actually have multiple journals. You want to have a dream journal that you record all of your astral experiences within, and then you want to have a ritual journal that you write down experiences during meditations or rituals that you have, so that you can go back and look at it and you can start to piece together different synchronicities that have been aligning throughout the whole thing, or messages that have been trying to be revealed to you that you otherwise had ignored. Um, we all began in a state of darkness. So, whether you're looking at Kabbalistically or through religion, saying that there was darkness and a void before God said, "Let there be light," in religions, or within the Kabbalah, the source being existing within the void and then folding itself to create the light. But in almost all traditions, all of creation began in a state of darkness. And that's at the beginning of the universe. If you think of the Big Bang, even with science, there was this like condensed energy, but then everything else was like the void. And also, think about this. Whenever you are a child, those waters of Nut that they're speaking of in the Egyptian pantheon, is the primordial waters, or those chaotic waters that the universe existed within before there was light or the universe. Also, when you are born, from the time that you enter your mother's egg and then grow into a full baby, a full little bitty human, you reside in the dark waters of Nut. Those are the primordial waters that you exist in before you enter this realm. And a lot of people look at darkness as if it's a bad thing, but the truth of the matter is, when you were in your mother's womb, that was the safest, most comfortable that you have ever been. When you came out of your mother's womb, you was mad, you was screaming, you were being blinded by the light. And this makes me think of another concept. within the Freemason traditions. So, Freemasons have a ritual. I'm not sure when it is. I believe maybe like your um, or what do you call it? Master Mason's degree or whatever, the third degree. But there's definitely a ritual where they blindfold you and they do all the ritual or whatever um, during that with you blindfolded. And so as you're blindfolded, your eyes start to get dilate in order to be, accustomed with that darkness. And then there's a point in that ritual where they take off the blindfold and clap. And at that point, you realize that that light that is in the room that is hitting you is blinding you. And this is just going to show that the light that exists within this physical realm is illusory, and this light can blind you. And that's why you see all these people doing the love and light path and not doing the shadow work. And, they're completely polarized to one side, saying, oh, remove all negativity, and not really work with it and transmute and transform it. They just want to be all love and light. And that is an illusion. In this realm, the laws of the universe, there is polarity, and there will always be polarity within this realm. But darkness is not something bad. Darkness taps you back into your inner self and into your true self. So do this ritual, write down what comes out of it, because I'm sure that, especially if you do this on a regular basis, just to keep up with your shadow work, you're going to have many things come up, traumas and things that you've not dealt with. And you need to write these things down and really work on these things, these aspects of your life, and see why you see things the way you do and why you believe what you do. The real purpose of this great work is transmuting, transforming, and transferring things from a lower dimensional mindset into a much higher dimensional mindset, where you view everything as becoming and being beneficial for you, even if it's something people say bad or evil that happens to you. You must have a higher viewpoint of this and see the blessings that can come out of it, because when you see these things that you don't want and the things that you want to remove from your life, it allows you to become aware of them and then move yourself from this lower state of being into a much higher state of existence. And that's really the whole purpose of this great work, is to tap into our godhood, tap into our divinity, and to be living lives of peace and joy. And, like I said, there's always going to be tough times within the physical realm because of duality and polarity. But that doesn't mean that you can't stay in a state of heaven on earth. And then when you have those little bumps that get you into a lower state, and you feel yourself tapping back into your emotions or your anger or your anxiety, you know that you can become aware of them, thank them for what they have to show you, and then remove them from your life. So I think that's probably about it for this ritual. Go into the darkness and see how quickly you will tap into the deepest recesses of your subconscious mind. Like I said, write it all down. Do the shadow work to transform this stuff and to remove what is not beneficial for you and to bring in what is beneficial for you. That's about it for this video. I love you all. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. If anybody has any comments or anything to add to this, leave it in the comment section down below. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. There'll be many more videos coming out about spirituality and the occult. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Peace.